My children told me that they got their mum back after I started coming back to fact.
We just love coming here and being part of the family. Everyone's so welcoming.
I love fact and I will always support fact. That will stay with me forever.
I think it's fantastic what they're doing for everyone affected by cancer.
Hello guys, it's Alex and Jake. We're on our way to Fighting All Cancers Together, also known as FACT. It's a very special charity in the northeast where they help people who have cancer in their lives. But yeah, next stop, FACT.
October marks Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the UK. Today we've come along to Fighting All Cancers Together, FACT, the incredible charity based in the northeast, to find out just more about the services they offer, speak to some service users and the founder and CEO, Joanne Smith. Would you mind just telling us a little bit about FACT, how it got started and the work you do up here in the northeast?
Yes, FACT was an idea that I had after my own breast cancer experience. I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2005. I was diagnosed on my daughter's second birthday and my son was 7. I had 4.5 years of treatment, so that was quite a long time out of my life, but more importantly to me as a mum, out of their little lives. Obviously had my husband at home, family members impacted by my diagnosis and treatment, and I was very well looked after medically. I wouldn't be sitting here today if I hadn't been, but outside of that I just felt there wasn't really anybody looking after the people around me. I wasn't really thinking of my needs at the time. I think that was something that came further down the line. So I thought I'd set up a little signposting group for people who were diagnosed, their family, their friends, their carers, whoever needed it. And we would do the looking and take the legwork out of it.
Obviously, when we're here now today, Joanne, it's the Tuesday morning, it's a coffee morning. I used to work here myself, so I know how important the coffee morning is to the FACT family. But today marks a particularly significant one, does it not? Can you just tell us a bit about that?
It does. It's FACT's 17th birthday this week, so we're having a little bit of a celebration, as you would at home. We've got a little birthday cake and things, so we'll enjoy that with some of our service users and volunteers. It's just lovely to celebrate, being around that long as a charity. I've had some really tough times to get through to keep going. If you look back through pandemics and things like that, we've had a lot of challenges, but I think it's just through sheer determination of the team to keep it going that we've managed to do that. So that's brilliant. And the coffee morning is so important to people, as you say. It's a gateway to so many of our other services. It's a lovely, gentle introduction to the charity. Can be a noisy introduction as well because they're all chatterboxes, but it's a lovely, lovely event, our weekly coffee morning. So it's great for people to come and see that. So it's lovely that you've been able to come today.
We then spoke to a lovely service user, Gertie, who's been using FACT services since 2013.
And what does FACT and the FACT family mean to you?
It means a lot to me, especially because when I was diagnosed with my cancer, I had no support whatsoever. And because a lot of family of me dies of cancer, I wanted, if my daughters would ever get in contact with cancer, that they would have the support I never had. So I became a volunteer for FACT and I fundraised a lot of money for them. And it became a family, especially Joanne. Joanne is just a really dear person. I love FACT and I will always support FACT. That will stay with me forever.
And how special is it today? Of course, it's the 17th birthday, isn't it?
Unbelievable. I can't believe it's still here, especially after lockdown, because lockdown was something different, wasn't it? I didn't want it to stop, and I'm just very happy that it's still here after all those years.
I know you're a million miles an hour as well. You're a very, very busy lady. But when you get a chance to take a second and actually look back over the last 17 years and just what you, the team, and what FACT as a whole has been able to bring to the Northeast in the way that you've really impacted on people's lives, how special and how important is that to you? And just how proud are you of the work that you and your team have done?
Oh, I think it's very easy to not think about it on a day-to-day basis. It's a bit like being in the eye of a storm. You're just doing it because that's what you do, and you're juggling so many balls of the practicalities of running a centre, the individual needs of people, the vast range of services that we run are all like their own little mini businesses and have their own rules and regulations, and you're always keeping on top of those. So I think you don't often think about it until I'm sitting talking to somebody like you.
Now you met Gertie, we then spoke to Wayne, who's fairly new to FACT and its services.
The FACT family is a massive part of my life at the moment. Since my partner's diagnosis last year, they've done absolutely everything they can to help her. Not just by coming to coffee mornings, but by providing counselling for my son, counselling for me, give her stuff for the Ben at Christmas. So we just love coming here and being part of the family. Everyone's so welcoming. I can ring management at any time of day or night and they're there to support me.
How did you find out about FACT?
It was somebody through my partner's chemo who was already coming here, had mentioned it to us, so we popped along initially first for a coffee morning, but then we're part of the fixers and fittings now.
Very quickly become a member in the FACT family, don't you? And
I've actually started volunteering for them now as well. It's nice to give something back.
Yeah, absolutely. I know you touched on a lot of the services there that FACT do provide. Yeah. Just how important are they for the people of the North East going through a similar time to yourself?
I think they're massively important because a lot of people don't understand that the services that they do actually provide. I wouldn't have known myself if I hadn't come here for a coffee morning initially. But the services they provide, not just for coffee mornings, for the Christmas lunches and the men's nights and the ladies' nights, the children's nights. It's just amazing what they do, and they really are angels in disguise.
I think it's more than pride. It's such a feeling of thank goodness it's there for people.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it is, because you see so many things. Every time you think you've seen the worst of what cancer can do, you see something else.
Yeah.
I mean, you see that. It's really emotional. Yeah. It really is. It's an enormous thing to take in, and I think, I just keep thinking, thank goodness we're here. Thank goodness we're here for every time we're helping somebody. Every time you get that, oh, thank goodness we've been able to put that in place, or you get a little text message saying thank you, or you bump into somebody in the street that you maybe helped years ago, or kids that we've helped support that maybe lost a parent when they were tiny little dots. You bump into and see them now as young adults and embarking on their lives and having kids and things like that, and they still recognise me or someone from the FACT team because of the logo or something like that, and them coming over just means the absolute world.
Following her diagnosis, Christine turned to FACT and the services they offer. She explained the tremendous impact in which the charity has had on not only her life, but her family's lives as well.
Oh, it means life. It means it's support, it's life, it's happiness, it's everything. My children told me that they got their mum back after I started coming back to FACT. When I started coming to FACT, sorry. Yeah.
How special is that then? For you to hear something like that?
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's absolutely great.
We're here, of course, in the coffee morning as well. It's every Tuesday morning. I know today's a particularly special one. But just how nice is a coffee morning to come down, see everybody?
I mean, just to see your friends. Well, then they're more than friends. They have the old family, and you can talk to people here, and they've had their experiences, and that makes a massive difference. Talk to people, really feel as though you can relax and chat, and it just makes you feel better.
And how important then are the services that FACT provide to the people in the North East?
Very important. Yes, but my first time around having cancer in 2008, there wasn't any services. There were groups online which I tried to join in with. It's just absolutely nothing.
Yes.
So it's needed, and it's doing a lot of people a lot of good. Yeah.
And finally then, if someone's thinking about coming down and joining the FACT family, why should they do it?
I do actually recommend to a lot of people, that to come and join. And it's amazing that you have come and said afterwards, it's the best thing you've ever done. Yeah, definitely.
So every year, as well as the kindness kits throughout the year, obviously there's tough times for people emotionally and practically and financially. So we do Christmas kindness kits. And it's not that people have said, can I have? we just take notice of conversations, of interactions. We know what people are maybe missing from the time before they were poorly, or the time before they lost somebody, or what they're worried about not being able to have in the future or provide for the family. So we come up with the idea of a gifting tree. So we spent all year scribbling notes of who said what and what they like, and who likes what chocolate, and who would really love a fluffy dressing gown. And we put them on as tags on a tree, and people can take them away and send that gift in. So as well as the general sort of food hampers and things like that we provide at Christmas, we can really personalise some of the hampers and things. We give out Christmas hampers looking after more than 500 people now every year. So it's a huge amount to collect on top of everything else we need to collect things for. So if people want to take a label or get in touch, or they can, if they can't get to the shops, or they don't live nearby or something like that, they can donate to do that. They can sponsor a kindness kit on our website as well. So, you know, and they're out at £10 per kit. They can sponsor 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's up to them how much they support us. But things like that mean a lot to people, really do.
Right, perfect. First things first, can we just get your name there, please?
My name's Vanessa Moss.
And Vanessa, how long have you been, what year did you start coming to FACT?
It's got to be nearly 11 years now since I started coming to FACT.
For you, what does FACT and the FACT family mean to you?
Well, everybody knows somebody who's been affected by cancer. And we come every week. We started off doing volunteering and tombolas and stuff when we first came, my sister and I, and we've met lots of lovely people, and it's just lovely to make a difference and help people who are suffering from cancer and help them on that journey, because everybody's got a journey sometimes.
How important do you feel the services FACT provide are to the people in the North East?
I think it's fantastic what they're doing for everyone affected by cancer. We've seen lots of people come and go, you know, but we're still going strong after all this time, and I think it's fantastic.
We're here, of course, as well at the coffee morning, every Tuesday morning, the coffee morning.
Yes,
I know it's a very, very popular one.
Yes.
Just how special is the coffee morning? And it's almost like a little FACT family within the FACT family, isn't it?
It
the
is,
coffee
yes.
morning?
And it's lovely to see people every week, and, you know, all have a good chat, just fundraise. That's what it's all about.
And if let's say somebody's struggling at the minute, or they're going through their own journey and they're thinking about coming to FACT, why should they come to FACT?
Because FACT is full of lovely people who will support.
People think the FACT's bigger than it is. We're a tiny team, a really tiny team, but we're a very busy team, and we absolutely rely on the community to support us to do what we do, whether that's through volunteers, fundraising, skills donations. We couldn't do it without people supporting us. We don't get statutory funding. We have to do it all ourselves. So, you know, we need people to get involved, step up, come and see us, have a look around the centre. We've got our charity shops and things like that. So there's loads of opportunities for people to get involved. But if people keep that in mind, they can make a direct difference to people that they will be mixing and mingling with, in as I say, in their homes, their workplaces, their schools, who are struggling, and they can help FACT be there for them.
So first things first, can we just get your name, please?
Yeah, my name's Brenda Dyes.
And Brenda, what year and how long have you been coming to FACT?
I've been coming here just since May, the beginning of May. I found out about it because I'd followed that social media Facebook page, and it popped up that they were doing a knitting and crafting group. So I started off by coming along to that, and then I come along all the time now.
And just what does FACT and the FACT family mean to you?
It means an awful lot to me. I retired in June, so I've done a lot of volunteer work. So I volunteered for FACT. We have a lot of friendship in our knitting group. So it's friendship, support. We have a good laugh. We raise each other's spirits. It's all that kind of thing. Really having a nice, as they say, it's the FACT family. We are like the FACT family.
And just how important then do you think, you've just named a lot of the services there that FACT provide, how important do you think them services are to people in the North East going through their own cancer journey?
I think it's very, very important. I mean, they have things like the mastectomy lady comes in and they have the wig fitting, they have the counselling, which is massively, massively important and gives great support. I know people personally that's had the counselling and it's been great help to them. That's why I started to come along. And I just think things like this and the Christmas dinner, it just really, really is important. Got a new lady there and she's very lonely and she's saying just coming along helps that isolation.
How important as well do you think that work is that you do? That it's not just the person that's directly affected by cancer with the diagnosis, but the family and friends as well, and the support that fact offers for that.
I think that's vitally important because sometimes the person that's going through the cancer journey, sometimes their family or their spouse or their children, hide things. And I think it's very, very important. We have the women's group, we have the men's group, we have the children's group. So I think it's a very widespread thing, and I think it's vitally important to the community and to the families and friends of people that are going through their cancer journey.
So if somebody is going through their cancer journey now, and let's say they're watching this video, and they're hesitant, should they come, should they not? Why should they come down to it? For argument's sake, a Fact Coffee morning.
Well, I think they should come just to see what we do and to see that the support is there. And maybe just ring Fact and find out what services they are and how they can help them, because it can be sort of personalised to them, to whatever their needs may be. And I just think, sometimes we've got, she's not here today, but one of our friends has come along. She started coming along to the knitting group, and now she comes to the coffee morning, and she finds it a massive help. She lost her partner to cancer.
So Joanne, if there's somebody watching this video that themselves or a family member or loved one has been diagnosed with cancer and they want to get in touch with Fact to talk a bit more about the services that you guys provide, how can they go about getting in contact?
They can get in touch on our website. So there's an info@fact-cancersupport.co.uk. They can call us on 0191 442 0833. They can find us on Facebook, Fact Cancer Support. Just however they feel is easiest for them. There's no need for a formal referral. Yes, we do get signposting from GPs and healthcare professionals, but we're quite happy for people to get in touch themselves, or a family member can get in touch, and we'll do our best to help them.
Perfect. Look, Joanne, thank you so much for your time there today.
No, thank you for coming in. Lovely to see you again.
That's us wrapped up at Fact. What did you think?
Yeah, it's obviously, I think we mentioned earlier in the video, I worked there 6 years ago, so it was nice to go back and see so many familiar faces and just the work that they're continuing to do to raise support awareness for people not just suffering through cancer directly, going through their own cancer journey, but the friends and family. I'm sure the people that you're going to see or that you've seen in this video, the likes of Wayne particularly, it was so nice to hear the service users discussing just how important the charity is to them. What do you think? That's your first time there?
Yeah, lovely people, very welcoming. It's like you say, it's a family, and you kind of feel welcomed into that family when you get in, as soon as you step through the door. But yeah, it was lovely meeting everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, quite a heavy hitting video, but spreading awareness and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching.